I'm in Bratislava and look what's happening behind me. We have a 24-meter trolleybus from Solaris. I'm out on a small little Euro trip by myself. I'm traveling from Budapest to Slovakia because I've never been here before. And my aim is to try different public transport, trains and buses. And this time, it's time for me to explore Bratislava by local bus. So I'm trying to find myself some tickets for the local traffic here. It's so many cool buses here and I have to try out some of them. So I'm trying to see the machine here. You can buy 30 minutes, 60 minutes, you can buy 90 minutes. That's maybe just too short. You can buy 24-day pass and you can also buy 72-hour pass. But I think I need to stick with the 24-hour pass just to be sure, so I don't get any troubles coming back and forth. Most of the machines only take cash, but I found one that takes card. And the price for a day pass is $4.80 for a day, so it's very, very okay. Pay with card. If this works, it's very convenient. Hey! I made it work! So now I have a 24-hour day pass. So now I will go and take a little look around with some of these buses. I think I'm just standing here and wait to see what's coming. They even have the first generation of the Capital City here. This is cool. We are in Eastern Europe and trolleybuses have been essential here for centuries. And it is also today. Around me I can see a lot of Solaris buses. But what I see in the front, they do not have the Solaris logo. They have the Skoda logo. So these Trollino 18 and 24 have the Skoda driveline from Solaris. And also, the license plate are a bit different from, for example, the cars. They are red with only white text. So maybe there is special license plates on the trolleybuses in Slovakia. To start with this. Perfect. Let's just walk quickly through the bus because this one, it's long. It's my very first time on board in the Trollino 24. But I said wrong in the beginning because the Trollino 18 had a Skoda brand in the front, but this one had a Solaris brand in the front. So I'm not familiar in this city at all. I just jump into the buses and I will try to keep me quite centered so I get back to the train station. But I also saw that the trams were stopping underneath where the buses stopped. So I'm quite sure it's very easy to get back to the train station because at 5 o'clock I have a train to Budapest. They also have some old trolleybuses from Sor running in the streets. I wonder if they have even older buses in the streets.
Next stop,
I see that this bus takes me in a little bit wrong direction, so I will jump off. There is a tram line crossing here, so I can try to take the tram closer down to the main city center. They have some newer models from Skoda, but they also have the older trams still running. But we are also now in a very trafficked street, so maybe I can get some cool shots here of the buses running on the road. And they even have Autocar Can't See here. That's not a bus I see every day. And the buses from Sor comes in all kind of different variations. They have diesel, they have trolley, they have 12 meters, they have 18 meters. I've been here for 4 minutes in this crossing and I've seen so many cool things. That driver smiled and waved at me. I like that. Not the grumpy people that we normally find when we're filming like this.
Center. Attention please, you are exiting onto the road.
I just jumped into one of the trams while I was taking photos and it took me straight down to the station called Centrum. So I really hope that we are central, but I should be right now. But what surprises me, we are in 2025 in probably the busiest stop and there is no platform for the tram. You just have to walk straight out into a trafficked road. This would never ever work back home in Norway, 2025. So Bratislava is the capital of Slovakia and is also the biggest city in the country. It's divided into two by the river of Donau, quite classic for big East European city to be. Both Budapest and Prague is also divided in two by the river. The city was stated as a city in 1290 something, so it's a very old city. And now I want to see if we can find some of the old architecture, maybe some old cool vehicles. The first thing I noticed myself when I come into the downtown is that the buses just disappeared, even though it's written bus in the street. Now we only have trams around us. Here we have a fun bus. I think I will take back the fun word in that part. Even one more tram model. I see that we are getting closer to the old town of Bratislava. And this is what I really admire with Eastern Europe. Normally they have a very well kept old town, and this city should be no exception. To enter the historical town, I will cross the Michael's Gate. And this is the only city gate that have been preserved since the medieval times. And here we should find the oldest building, built already in 1300. It's even a compass here, so you can see which directions everything are in and also how far it is to, for example, Oslo, New York, and stuff like that. These streets are so narrow and cozy. And on top, we can see the castle. Now I'm walking along the old city walls of Bratislava. And here we can see the UFO bridge that is quite famous here. But I have to use my phone to get a better zoom on it. And now we also get an autocar Kent passing the bridge. Look at this one. Ah, fantastic. We also have a sword coming here on the bridge. I should be so more fascinated about this good old city wall, but I'm filming old sword buses. Is there a capacity over there? I would love to go and see the castle, but I have limited time and there is an entrance fee. Capacity! Capacity! Yeah, that was the best I can give you. No, but since there is an entrance fee to get in, I don't see the point since I only have an hour before my train leaves. But since I don't have time to go into the castle, I will give you some stock footage I found online. Beautiful view. Narrow. Not everything has to be big to become famous. Here we have the Man at Work statue that was raised in 1997, and it is an honor to the men that worked and built up again this old historical city to become a pedestrian place and for people to walk around and to enjoy. Look at all the people here. And what happens when you have something famous? Well, the genuinity of the place just decreases. I have reached the river Donau, and that means that I have walked through the whole historical city of Bratislava. Now it's about 1 hour until my train departs, and I want to go back to the train station now. I could take the red tram behind me, that takes me straight to the train station, but I want to take a bus. And I see that I can take bus number 50 and 70 and then change to 40. Okay, so I need to change one time, but that's okay. Then I get more buses. So I need to walk 2 minutes, find bus number 50. It should go in 2 minutes. Brilliant. It should be 100 meters walk. Not even, I'm at that stop, so that's even more convenient. I'm excited to see what bus I will get. Oh, look at this. Slovak lines. Very new Setra combined with a very old tram. And the autocar Kent articulated version. I'm getting one of the sword buses, the diesel versions it looks like. 18 meters. So I'm taking this one in 3 stops. A lot of noise. I miss the good old diesel buses in the cities. I like that bus. That was a fun experience. And now I just have to wait for my bus. My bus is coming already, so this was very efficient.
Next stop.
Autobusová stanica.
Central Bus Station.
Oh, so the next stop is the bus terminal. So both the bus terminal and the train station is a little bit outside the main city center in the city, but the buses is going so frequently and so it's no problem to get there.
Central bus station.
And this building is the bus terminal, so it looks like it's an inside terminal. It was a quite big entrance, so you probably have to drive down and then you will find the platforms under the ground. Would have been fun if it came a bus right now.
Main station. Final stop. Please exit.
I'm back where I started, at the train station in Bratislava. Now I will go in, take my luggage, I will find my track for my train, and I will take the trip to Budapest. I just have to admire this capacity before I go in. It is possible to do a quick city sightseeing if you are up for it. Buy yourself a ticket on the bus and tram system, take a little walk around, and don't plan too much. That's always my thing. I don't plan. And I got to see everything I wanted today. Hey! My train is at track 2. It's a very different train this time. Blue and white. On this train there is no seat reservation, so I just have to go in and find my seat. Looks like it's this 4x4 again with a table in the middle, so I probably need to share my leg room with somebody else. It's more people now than the last train. Also very comfortable. This trip is only 2.5 hours and there was no possibility to upgrade a ticket for first class, but I'm really comfortable seated here and there is not that many people in this car anyway. So if I'm very lucky, I'm able to sit by myself all the way to Budapest. I just hope there is a charger because my phone is dying and I need to find my hotel when I get to the city. I found one on the wall. We just came to a station and many people left the train, so there's not so many here left now. The scenery is very flat, but it makes it very efficient. We don't stop so much, it goes very straight. This is a very good way to travel between two big cities in Europe. And now we pass the border to Hungary. We are driving along the river Donau that is going straight through Bratislava and also Budapest. The nature is much more beautiful now. And it's the last few minutes of the sun before it will set. Oh, look at this steam train there. And this is normal in Eastern Europe. You just see all these beautiful old things everywhere. I really recommend you all to go out your door, book a ticket, go somewhere you're not familiar with, and just explore. Now I need to find a transportation to my hotel for the night. And I did download this app called Budapest Go. And then I put in all my car details and my name and blah blah blah. And now I could choose all the tickets variants I wanted. Even though I'm not going to use the day pass for 24 hours, I bought it. It was only like €4. So that I can travel a little bit both tonight and tomorrow morning. And since I travel without doing any research as normal, I booked my hotel by the wrong train station. But that's good because then I can go out and try some public transport before I go to bed. The tram station is just outside the door of the train station and there I have to find tram number 6. And the trams here in the city is so long. I'm taking a tram for 4 stops. I'm going off on Blaha Lucia.
The next stop is Blaha.
Normally I like to live quite nicely when I'm traveling, but this night I found myself a room for €30. I'm a bit excited. I mean, how bad can it be? It looks like I have a Burger King in my first floor, if it's that building. This looked like a very dark and scary entrance. Reception elevator to the first floor. Here we have wrapped a dead body. I can survive here for €30. I even have a little desk and a bathroom. So then I have arrived here to my €30 hotel in Budapest after a great day in Slovakia and my first time ever in Bratislava. I was able to try out the Trollino 24 and go with the international train from Bratislava to Budapest. In the next episode, I will take the train from Budapest to Prague and then we will see a little bit if there is any nice buses and coaches to see on the way and when we get to the Czech Republic. Until next time, click down here if you liked the video. I enjoy making these travel videos, so if you like to see them, well, then we have a win-win situation. Drive safely, have a great day.